Hello, welcome back to Thea the Awakening. And just a quick notice, I actually had an episode before this one, and it got corrupted, and I wasn't able to recover it. So one episode worth of content just kind of disappeared. Not a whole lot happened. I moved my gathering group up north, up to here, to grab some obsidian. You can see right here. So I've got them working on the obsidian and some coal. So that's my crafting group up that way. And then I moved my combat group off to the east to take care of some roamers and campsites. And this group here, I'm not going to try to fight. Four Skull, that's one of the giant groups. I don't think I've got the combat group or gear or abilities to take this on successfully. I think I'd end up losing several, if not the entire group. So we're going to try to skirt around this. So far, all he's done is kind of wander around randomly, so I think I'm just going to avoid that one, and we'll kind of go from there. So we're going to let that expedition just do its thing, and these guys are going to pack up and get moving here. Actually, they can't. They've only got one, so I need to pass the turn. We'll see if that giant group comes and tries to get me. And then let's check what our home group is doing. What are you guys doing? I am not producing anything at the moment. That's not good. I am crafting up some food. Alright, so everybody does have a job. So, alright, everybody's busy. So, we're just going to hit end turn, see if this giant group tries to come after Expedition 1, and go from there. Alright, so the giants are just standing there, didn't actually do anything. Don't care about any of that. Uh-oh. Oh, I sent these guys out. Wait a minute. Oh, they ran out of fuel. So, no more camping for those guys until I bring them home. Alright, we'll break camp. I was hoping to go down and get that group as well, but we might not be able to risk it without any fuel. We've looted a small amount. Got a lot of bows in this group. Alright, maybe we've looted more than a small amount. We've got a pretty good amount of stuff in this group. No, don't show equipped. That makes more sense. Alright, we've only looted a very tiny amount of stuff. So we've got food, we just don't have any fuel to rest with, which could be really dangerous if we take any hits. I think I'm going to have to return back to the village and get some wood. I can't even camp to get wood because I don't have any wood. So, bit of a catch-22 situation there. Man, I'd really rather not go back home, but you just can't risk losing anybody in this group. Another problem I've had is I haven't had any new villagers in forever. I can't remember the last time I had a child grow up or had a new villager join via some kind of an event. I'm pretty sure I'm falling way behind the power curve. So I'm getting a little worried about how things are advancing here. Nope, don't do anything with that. Gonna leave those guys to do their thing. How much food did I set up for production over here anyway? That's gonna be a really big amount of food coming out of there. Yeah, I just... The balance in my game, I think, is way off. I think I'm really behind the research curve. There's so many things that I've learned in the playthrough up to this point that I would do differently next time. But that's how you learn. This is the first game I've played, so still rolling. So I think we'll continue until some event happens that really makes it untenable. We haven't hit that point yet. I suspect the first time I have a serious fight against the giants is going to be one of them. I'm really getting concerned about trying to advance the main storyline any further. If I don't get more villagers or something changing pretty soon, I think I'm just backtracking basically on the power curve with time advancing and me not making much progress of a notable kind. So I'm more than a little worried about that, but let's go ahead and keep trying here. So Everybody's done moving. I'm going to let those guys finish up that last batch of food. Alright, don't care about any of that. We'll reset that shortly. You guys come on back to the village. We'll deal with you in a moment. Alright, how are you guys doing? So we've got 18 obsidian. Not nearly enough. We're going to go at least a couple more turns as long as those guys stay unmolested up north. They're a really weak group, so they're going to run from anything that might show up in the area. We've got 9 more turns that we could stay out. I don't think we'll stay out that entire length of time, but I want to get at least 30 plus obsidian before we take off again. So, they're fine. Let's check you guys out. Let's grab, 10, which should be fine. I'm not sure how I managed to leave without any kind of wood. That was kind of silly. Alright, we've still got the max bonus for food varieties. Ooh, 4 skull unliving nest. That's what I'm worried about, is even the random stuff starting to get 4 skull, which I think is very much possible to kill our group. And I haven't been able to add any new combat guys, so I'm just getting really concerned about this. Alright, we've got 5 more movement points. Let's move to here. And then we'll go ahead and move 1 more. We're going to give it a try, though. I can't just sit and do nothing. If I let these things stick around, they'll just keep spewing out monsters. More and more will appear, and eventually I'll get overrun. So I've got to make the attempt. But like I said, I've got a bad feeling that I've fallen pretty far behind the power curve, and I'm about to start paying for it. So we'll see what happens, though. So that group's done. We're going to leave that group alone. We do need to set up a new construction queue, so we've got a pretty good list of things, but the usefulness of what we can craft is just pretty lacking. Check light armor again. Ancient wood, dragon scale. Scaled coat. 17 research, 378 production. Sounds good. Let's do a couple of those. Don't have enough to get 1 per turn, but good enough. Yep, something's on the move down south. Let's pick up here first. Still nothing in sight up there. We know about the resource gathering. Alright. It's gonna be those undead rat things. Let's take care of the wandering group first. I think part of the problem also is that I just don't know these alternate challenge modes and how my skills will work out against them well enough to get out of some of these without having to do an actual fight for hit point damage. Five unliving rats. Alright, he gets to go first, unfortunately. Okay, what did we end up with? We got 2 of our spear guys. Hemislav ended up in our combat group again. And so did my super... I hate it when these 2 guys end up over here. It's probably truly random, but man, it just annoys me when these 2 end up on my combat group. I so need them over here. It really, really lowers my combat ability to have those guys over here and have my primary warriors sitting over here with things that I can't really get much use out of. Alright. I've got to go with something like this. Urban will kill that thing flat out. I'm only going to get one card. Yeah, I've got to get somebody out ahead of his guy. Of course, he's just going to keep throwing these guys out. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. He got to play 2. Why the hell did he get to play 2? I don't understand that. Given how many cards each of us has, he has less cards overall than I do. Why the hell did he get to play 2 cards that round? Is there some ability that these things have that allows that? Because whoever has more cards should get to play additional cards to keep the balance between the 2 groups. So why the hell did he get to play 2 cards right there? I'm not aware that there's some kind of a random factor. I thought it was just some kind of a ratio based on how many cards each side had. And occasionally the side with more cards, because of the overbalance, would get to play an additional card out. So this really screws me. This is bad. This is very bad. And I'm kind of annoyed. I don't understand exactly how that worked. I've got 8 to his 5, but he got to play 2 cards on his second round. That's... I don't mind things like this when I understand the mechanics or the reasons behind them or the possibility. I get annoyed when stuff like this happens and it seems to contravene my understanding of the mechanics. So I'm a little put out about this situation. I had things under control right up until he got to play that second card. Because now what's going to happen is if I try to play Urban, he's going to end up right in the middle, meaning he's going to get tagged by this guy for 10 points if I don't do something else that's going to help out. So if I've got a first action, which I almost never do because of the grouping here, nope, I don't have a first action, so I can't put anybody ahead of that guy. I've got 2 confuses I could put out, so I could confuse both of these. But it then removes my ability to do any of these other things. I'm just really annoyed. I don't understand that. I don't remember that ever happening before, so that's what's really annoying to me. That Grumpy Vorm's making an appearance again. I'm kind of put out by that situation and why he got to play 2 of those out. That doesn't make any sense to me and really bothers me. Alright, well, gee, I get to play 2. How exciting. Now if I do... Is this non-confused? One of the last card deals half its piercing damage, only when the last card is an opponent. So no, the confused status of the enemy is not going to matter. I'm really annoyed. I have no hammer damage, so I'm not going to get my blunt damage carry through in any way. I can't first action anybody. I can counter tactic. If I counter tactic twice, the only thing this guy can do that has any real effect, it looks like, is going to be confuse or counter tactic. Theoretically, I could counter tactic twice right now. That would mean what he's got out there right now is the only thing he's going to have out there. I'm still going to end up getting hit by the first guy. I don't have enough shield ally to absorb. Well, there's 8. That would actually let him absorb the full hit. Then it's not going to get rid of... Alright, first round, that's dead. He'll swing and do no damage, then that's dead. But I'm going to have to be able to defend twice. No, wait. First round, he's dead. And that's going to be dead. The only thing left will be that. My guy will kill that in the very first round. So I think we're going to be okay. Right now, I'm going to play Confuse and Confuse. Or no, sorry. I'm going to play... crap. I don't have a high enough counter tactic to get guaranteed get rid of both. If either of these is level 3, they're going to get another one out. Damn it! Unless I do counter tactic here. Don't need... Alright, I have to do counter tactic and counter tactic. Then I can do confuse, confuse. Nothing will get an attack the first round. Then I'll play him out. Alright, I think we're going to get out of this okay, but I'm still really annoyed about that double play that he got. Alright, so we're going to have to go counter tactic. Level 3, and counter tactic, also level 3. So, good. Alright, now he doesn't have any cards left, so I get to play everything else I want in any order I want. So I'm going to confuse and confuse. Then we're going to play that, that, and that, and we should be good. So that'll die first round immediately. He won't get an attack first round. He is going to go one of these directions. I don't know which, but either way, that's definitely going to die. So we should be okay. But like I said, I'm still kind of annoyed that I don't understand why he got to play 2 cards out at that time that he did. So I went left, so guaranteed. Alright. So it's all going to work out, but still. And this is just a 3-skull fight. I still got the 4-skull fight coming. Flashy Scepter. Alright. I've got 4 points left. I could get to it this round. Man, I am not looking forward to this fight. If they pull another thing like they just did, this could get really ugly. But, like I said, I don't really have a choice. Oh boy. Oh crap. Yeah, this is going to be bad. This is going to be very bad. Those unliving bees, if I remember right, can cast first action. Ouch. Alright, let's go. I think we're going to get hurt. Hey, Himaslav's on the right side, and so's my archer guy. As usual, I had to have somebody end up over here, though, and it's one of my main combat guys. Alright. I get to go first. Anytime I get to go first, I usually lead with Dobyaslava, so we can get that 32 points out front, plus she's got a hefty dose of hit points and shielding. So, let's do the same thing as usual. See what happens. He gets to do 2 again. God damn it! Yep, first strike. Oh boy. And he used a tactic B in order to increase the damage, I believe? Arrgh. Not cool. Not cool. I've got one first action that I can use. And it's it's out of my main tactics guy, who's got good numbers for everything. Oh boy. Wow, she's gonna get hit hard in the second round, and that thing's got 40 hit points. Supposedly that thing's level 2. 9 armor, 31 health, 21 damage, 7 poison, level 2. And that's the only thing out so far. Oh man, we're gonna get hurt bad. This might be the deciding one right here, folks. I got a really bad feeling about this fight. See, look at this. Now that doesn't make any sense. I think it's 0 because it's not his turn right now, so it's only reporting how many you've got currently. So, arrgh, how am I gonna do this? If that thing gets that swing off next round, Obiaslav's gonna get hammered. I can't use either of these guys because they're not gonna get their benefit. Even if I put him out, it's not enough to kill that bee first on its own. And there could be more bees coming. Wait, I think that was both the bees. I want to say that was both the bees. Hopefully there's no more of these first strikers coming out. So, if I put Alina out now, then I can confuse with him. $26, $34, $36. Not quite enough. If I put Urban out, then was able to support him and first action him. So I'd have to get Urban out, which would mean he's not going to get that bonus. Or I'd need to support for at least 13, and I only have 12 as my highest, of course. Erg. Or I can just throw Confuse out and hope. So if I play Alina now and play Confuse, or either direction, then next round play first action. I need to get her. Alright, I need to confuse that, so I'm going to confuse that with this guy. I'd really love to support ally on one of my hammer folks, but I've got to get this guy confused. Counter tactic, shield, support. I'm going to confuse with Radavage. Yeah, he's got the least useful of the other choices. So I think that's mandatory. I've got to do that. Alright, one more play. I play Alina now. I'm going to have to pray that nothing first actions before I... I think I am going to play her now. I'm going to try to get Urban to the front. I think it's going to be one card each from here on out. That's going to make this rough. Let's do it. God damn it. What's this 2-card stuff? I don't understand. Is this part of like the progression of difficulty or something? It's really, really annoying me. Alright. Whatever, game. How to do this. I still need to get somebody in the first action slot. And they need to be high damage and they need to be buffed. So if right now I put Urban out and then support ally him, what if I double buff Alina? I could get 20 additional damage up to Alina by support allying her with the 2 non-first action folks. So I could support. That would give her an additional 20 damage. That's 47. That's 40 to kill that. 7 more would bleed through. Then that damage, that's 35. That would have 17 left. That means 18 additional damage would bleed through to here. Man, I'm really tempted to do that. Or is it better to put Urban out now, get the damage on the unliving spider, because I'll get 13 damage on the spider right away. Then first action him. Now, I can't first action him right away. So I need to get at least a small amount of additional damage on him. So it would be play Urban, support ally with Himislav. That would get him 8 additional damage. Which should give him enough to kill the unliving bee. So we'd get damage, you get to kill the unliving bee before it's going to get any kind of attacks. That would then free up these two to hammer away. He's going to get at least this guy out, and I'll get one more guy out in front of it. I think I'm still going to take hits from second round, but I think this is about the best I can hope for. So I think I am going to play Urban and then support him, and then with my next actions I'll probably end up first actioning him and then playing Urban. Let's do it. Alright, let's see what kind of nonsense. He gets 1 card. Unliving Rat Tactic. Or summoned, so doesn't get an attack the first round. Alright, I get 2 again. Interesting. I just don't understand this how many cards thing. It's really throwing me for a bit of a loop. Alright, so 34 and 10 is 44. Theoretically going to kill that in the very first round. Then 32, 35 will kill that and bleed through. We'll kill that and bleed through. So I think we're looking at first action, definitely. Get him out to do the partial damage there. And then... or do I hold off on that? Because he's got another active coming out. I think I'm going to first action, followed by play Urban. We're going to hold this last Confuse and hope I can use it on whatever that is. If that doesn't work, then I'll shield ally or support ally. Counter offense. Oh, counter offense. What are the chances counter offense would fire? That would be really powerful right now. I think I need to first... God, I don't want to first action until I absolutely have to. I think I'm going to try counter offense. Pray to God that it counters that offensive card. Followed by... I've got a first action before I play Urban, because I don't want Urban to shift to the front. Please, please, please let this work. Oh, thank you. 4 and 4. Alright, that was super important. Now I need to first action, then he'll bring this card out, and I'll bring Urban out. So, or I mean, I got 2 Urbans? How the hell did I end up with 2 Urbans? Huh, alright. Urban Senior and Urban Junior, I assume. Alright, I'm done. Still feeling like I'm going to end up with getting some damage. But I got nothing left I can do, so let's see what happens. Alright, should be dead, thankfully. Should be dead, and should pass through some damage. Again, dead, pass through some damage. Alright, we should be fine. Alright, I think that came down to we just got a pretty good mix of our offense and tactics cards. Pretty much saved us on that one. If we had gotten another one of those goofy mixes, I think I would have gotten just really, really hurt bad. Training Sword and some bone. Well, Training Sword and bone I'm not too excited about, but at least we got rid of that encounter, so that was a pretty big thing. No damage, so I don't need to stop. I'm debating going that direction. Nothing in sight up that way. We're 43 out of 85. We should gain another level here, I believe, when we end our turn. Yeah, we'll try it. Let's see how many turns it takes us to get over that direction. Our home group is making those scaled coats. It's going to take them a little while, and those guys are doing their thing. So I think we're going to end the episode right there. I hope you're enjoying the series. As always, let me know what you think down below. I'm always looking for feedback on what kind of content I have on the channel, so leave comments. Would be greatly appreciated, or visit me on my Discord channel and let me know your thoughts. Hope to see you next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.